the Lord told me that I brought a gift to you. And he said that this gift, since ever he created heaven and earth, he has never given to any man he created. Say, you are the only person I have ever given this book. That this is a book, treasure book. This is a book to show that me and you are in new covenant. That I have decided to bless your generation. That's why I gave you this book. To establish my covenant of riches and wealth. The problem there is that we can proclaim covenant. A lot of people proclaim covenant. But I want to tell you that covenant, please, I don't know whether we have workers in this church. I don't know. If we have workers in this church, we should not allow people to be going out, coming in when the word of God has started. It's not going anywhere. Plan, the work, the purpose, the counsel of the Almighty God, even the Lord's commitment. Our Lord Jesus was committed to you. He has not made himself special. Jesus has not made himself special. As a God, he did not make himself special. But he made himself so simple. So that you can be able to touch him. That he might be able to touch you. That you might be able to reach him. That he can also reach you. He doesn't present himself like state governor. That before you can see state governor, you ask so many questions, you answer so many questions. Neither has he made himself like a president of any nation. He has not made himself as a wealthy and a rich man. That before you can cross his gate, you begin to knock, ask questions, a lot of questions from the gate man. Jesus has not made himself this way. He has kept his door open. He comes to your house on visitation, even when you are not expected. He visits you. He calls you by your name. He touches you when you are weak. He became worried when he found out that you are affected, you are afflicted. Your affliction touches him. Can you imagine this kind of person? That is, he has a private nature. He has a different nature. Jesus Christ is the number one citizen of the whole world and of heaven. In heaven is number one citizen. On earth is number one citizen. But being this great person, he still never made himself special for you. He is not special for you. He has not made himself a rich man for you. He has not made himself honorable. He is simple. If you feel that you don't come to Jesus, or if you feel that Jesus is far away from you, it is not Jesus making that. It was your own conscience. When your conscience has not worked effectively, when your conscience has not worked effectively, when your soul has not desired for and thirst for God, am I talking to you? That is, you now see a partition between you and the Lord. But if you are a person that said, I need water, if you are a person that said, I need to drink water, I want to tell you the water has been provided already. Jesus Christ is the seed of the Holy Ghost. He is the water that flows from our belly. He is our life. And also, from him we spring out. We are his offspring. Let's see Romans chapter 8, verse 28. For we are the offspring of Christ Jesus. Now that we are his offspring, now serpent begat serpent, lion begat lion, prophets begat prophets. Huh? Everything has its own family. So now we are his offspring. That means we are the family of Christ. We are his family, we are his blood, we are his seed, everything about him. Yes.
And we know that all things work together for good to them that love God, to them who are called according to his purpose.
Go ahead.
For whom he did foreknew, he also did predestinate to be conformed to the image of his son, that he might be the firstborn among many brethren.
Good. Hallelujah. Now, for we are of the Lord, and we are his offspring, and in him we are made his image. We are his image. Now, somebody might say, which topic am I preaching? I don't have much topic here, rather a simple topic that says spirit cleansing. That says what?
Spirit cleansing.
Spirit cleansing under covenant of life. When you are in a covenant, if you join a covenant, there are two ways covenant can establish. You could establish covenant in two ways. One is a time a man desire from his heart and speak to God, say, let this be our covenant, O God. Such covenant does not have roots. The covenant that the man establishes has no root. It has no solid foundation because man can disappoint at any time. Now, another time is a man going to Satan to make a covenant. If you watch from the history of mankind, almost the covenant that was made between man and Satan was made by man himself. Do you hear me now? It is very difficult for Satan to come to man and say, let us, oh Satan, let us have. Satan cannot come to you and say, oh man, let us have covenant. But Satan has no covenant established with man. But the man goes to Satan and ask Satan, let us have covenant. Be my God, protect me, receive my sacrifice. I and my children will worship you. Man keep pronouncing his covenant with Satan, and Satan uphold it. So that man under the generation. Am I talking to you?
Yes, sir.
Now, but unto our own God, the God of heaven, the God of Jesus Christ, was different. He is the only person that can come to a man and say, man, from today, this is my covenant between I and you. I, the Lord, will establish this covenant. And he is the only person that will say, I want to make a new covenant because the old has rotted. So this is the way this God behaves. And you need to know it. You have to know it because this is the way he behaves. Somebody hear me?
Yes, sir.
Now, the reason why I keep making mention of this covenant is to enable you to enter into the covenant. Because in terms of spiritual, we are ignorant of it. So ignorant. And because of our level of ignorance on spiritual things, we lost what was given to us. Now, this ministry, knowledge of God, it was established on a covenant. The covenant does not start from the beginning of my ministry. It is after some years, after so many years of service to God, the Lord began to establish covenant. That is what is written in Psalm 25, verse 14. The Lord said, to them that fear me, to them that fear the Lord, he established covenant with them. Let's read there. Yes, Psalm 25, verse 14.
The secret of the Lord is with them that
Uh-huh.
and he will show them his covenant.
He showed them his covenant, and word of the Lord was covenant. Covenant is part of the land we own. He has, like man can has 20 plus of land, 100 acres of land. Man can have, like Solomon that has 1,000 women and so many other riches. Now, Jesus has not wife, but he has covenant. Am I talking?
Yes, sir.
And when you become precious in his eyes, he offer you the covenant. I don't know, I don't plan, but I rise up a day and hear the Lord telling me, I want to establish a covenant with you. And he began to establish this ministry into covenant. Covenant of this, covenant of this, covenant of this, covenant. Now, this beginning of the covenant, which was called the covenant of life, which was celebrated today. And when this covenant was established, then we began to honor it with 21 days prayer and fasting. This is the history of this 21 days of prayer and fasting. The history was based on the Lord's covenant. When we are talking about covenant of life, meaning that if you acknowledge it, it start working for you. Huh?
Yes.
Because you can't walk with the Lord if your faith are not firm. Without faith, nothing can do. You can't do anything to please the Lord. But when your faith connects the works of God, miracle will take place. I don't know how many people that want to enter this covenant today. Let me see your hand up. So some people are very weak. Even you don't want to raise your hand up because you don't know what you are here for. You are in the house of covenant. You have come to meet a God that established so many covenants with one man. And every covenant has a purpose. In September 12, there was a dedication of covenant act of the Lord's covenant. There shall be no act of the Lord's covenant where covenants are not abundant. Because the act does not come to carry one covenant, but it came to carry many covenants. So when you are into this covenant, that is when you will not know that as the truth you are a covenant child. It's not by claiming from what you don't know, but this is all you have understood and know it. I am a covenant child. I am in the Lord's covenant. And when you are in the Lord's covenant, Satan has no access to it. Man has no access to it. Occultic kingdom has no access to it. There is nothing that has access to a covenant you have with God. He came to Abraham and spoke to Abraham and said, Abraham, I want to establish covenant with you. And in Genesis chapter 17, in verse 11, 10, 11, Genesis 17, 10, 11, I'm talking to the church. Don't sleep when you are hearing the word of God. Don't be moved.
This is my covenant,
This is my covenant,
which ye shall keep between me and you,
which ye shall keep between
me
me and you,
and thy seed
and thy seed
after thee.
after thee.
Every man child
Every male child
among you
among you
shall be circumcised,
shall be circumcised.
and ye shall circumcise the flesh of your skin first day, and it shall be a token of the covenant between you.
Now, if we start from verse 1 down, you find out that Abraham does not go to God for covenant, but God came to Abraham for covenant. And that is why that covenant has to be everlasting to everlasting. When a man goes to God for covenant, that covenant in the life of that man has to be broken. But if a God comes to man, the covenant has to be established. Not only to that man, but unto next and next and next generations. God has established a covenant with me unto number of generations that I cannot give account of it. But I know that this covenant is to many generations. In our time, what happened with Abraham began to happen here. When the Lord was dealing with his son Jesus in the issue of covenant, he said, "You are going to be the middleman between me and man." The covenant of our Lord Jesus was a covenant of mediator, a testament, New Testament, that we shall call the old one past, or the one I will establish with you shall be new. That is why the covenant is a covenant of New Testament and a covenant of mediator. Now, God keep revealing unto generation to generation, choosing men in every generation, establishing covenant with men. That is different that you as a man to announce yourself as a covenant church, as a covenant man, as a covenant child. That is not what we are saying here. But what we are saying, emphasizing here is that a God came to a man and called the man and said, "From henceforth, I will establish my covenant." That is what is going on there. Now, when you began to follow a man that has this covenant, every covenant has its own blessing. God cannot give a covenant without blessing. After he must have pronounced a covenant with Abraham, some years back, he demanded sacrifice from Abraham. And after Abraham offered sacrifice, he now pronounced blessing to Abraham. And the blessing of Abraham following the covenant became unto generation. Now, this ministry that the Lord delivered to my hand has its own nature, has its own plan. In fact, I don't go to any man for counseling, basically on this issue of ministry. But I go to Holy Ghost, who is my mentor, who counsels me, who showed me the way. One of the covenants of this ministry is secret revealing. Am I talking? Yes, that this is a God that can reveal any kind of secret. So since last week Sunday, I began to introduce this covenant. Do you know that I have just stayed and watched reactions of people? I see no reaction. I became ashamed of myself. So I now began to feel bad. I said, "Child, I am teaching people that have no understanding." Because, listen, do you know why the Nigerian nation is running a basket? From the day man was created on earth, man is for money. Man is trying to search out for money. But you are on your own, though. The mighty God came and said, "I have brought to you my covenant for wealth." And 7 days has passed, no man come for it. And no man is willing. No. I'm not trying to persuade you. I'm not trying to persuade you. I'm not trying to entice you. I didn't say you should come for it. Because what you don't like, you shouldn't do for it. It is what people desire. They went for prayer. That is why majority of people are poor. Because riches has something to do with wisdom. There are people that has only desire to ride motorcycle. And when it's above motorcycle, they are giving them something greater than them. There are people that they also desire to have a car. So when you are talking about car, you are wasting your time. It's not matter of you are poor or you're rich. And sometimes it was desire that lift you up, not even situation. With a desire, you can be lifted up. When you said, when I have money, I will do this. It's different from when you say, I want to do this. They are different statements. So most of us cannot understand what we are doing. No matter how we can turn this message on it. You need to be happy because last year you celebrated covenant of life. And this year you have celebrated covenant of life again. And with all assurance, you are going to see 2023 covenant of life. So today, you are here for 2022. You are here to appreciate this covenant. You are here to engage in the covenant. You are here to renew, to activate the covenant. Our God is a God that answers prayer. And when you are moved, God will say, no problem. This man doesn't ask me anything. And when you ask foolishly, say, you are asking me foolishly because you want to use it for your loss. But when you are wise, the Lord said to you, you don't need to help yourself because I find you are a wise son. Hallelujah. So now, today is a day of a covenant. And if you have not planned for this covenant, as I talk to you, start planning for it. As you are seated, start planning for it. Because most times, before we can convert our soul to God, it's difficult. People go to church because they know that it's church. People call the name of Jesus because they have been hearing that and they enjoy it. But they do not understand the purpose that they know this place. Many of us here don't understand the purpose why we are doing what we are doing. Or we find ourselves that we are not trying to what we are doing. And we keep doing them without a purpose. Now, God has established knowledge of God ministry. He has laid the foundation. He has started great work. And he has made a covenant. He has joined you into this covenant. But if you have fixed your heart for what God has given to you, you became part of it, you became born. Somebody hearing me now? Yes, David is a wise king. He knows how to deal with God with his heart, not foolishly, but wisely. In Psalm 57, verse 7, David said, oh, I fix my heart to you, oh God. You see, God saw his heart and know that his heart was unto him. But David was still reminding him, don't you know that my heart is for you? Because there is something you need.